In this video, I'm going to do a mohawk, and I'm going to clean up his beard. And as you can see, he has the Odell Beckham type V in the back. So I'm just going to put this V back in here, and we're going to do a V design in the back. I'm starting this haircut out by making the bald guideline for the mohawk, and I'm going to do this on each side of the head. Notice how I dropped the guideline down behind the ear. Okay, next I'm starting with the clipper, and the lever is fully open, and I'm gonna make my next guideline an inch high. Now you see me close the lever fully, and then you see me attack that bottom line. Here I open the lever just a little bit more. And now I'm going to open the lever one last time, and we're going to go right under that second guideline. The steps in this video are pretty straightforward, so just pay attention and you'll follow along easily. So next we take the 1.5 guard, and this is the highest guard that we're going to use for this haircut. Notice how I take the comb and hold his hair out of the way, because I only want to cut what's under that hair. I don't want to cut into the bulk. So it's a mohawk, but basically it's a disconnect. So I started with the lever open, and here I just closed it just to get a little bit closer. This is basically setting the foundation for the rest of the fade. So here I have the 0 guard with the lever fully open, and we're gonna make one more guideline. Going up another inch. Be sure to keep a comb in your hand when you're fading. That way you brush the hair back in its natural position. And that way you'll get the smoothest blend as possible. And here you see me drop down the lever closed. Okay, and here I open the lever about halfway, and I'm going in between that 0 open and that 0 closed. And as you can see, the fade is starting to come together now. And guys, don't be afraid to cut straight hair. I know he has a straight fine textured hair type, but you still follow the same steps. And then finally, I take the number 1 guard, and I open the lever about halfway, going up under that 1.5. I'm just trying to get rid of that weight line that you see. That way the fade will transition more smoothly into the top. And right here, I'm indicating to you that I'm not digging into the skin, I'm holding the clipper flush to the shape of his head. I'm not trying to create another guideline, I was just removing that weight. And in the back, we're just gonna use the 1.5 again. So on the right side of his hair, I don't know if you can tell, but his hair grows at an angle. It's almost like a swirl. So you have to be careful when you're cutting that hair. That's why it's so important to comb the hair before you cut. And notice how I said I'm using the comb to move the bulk of the hair out of the way because I don't want to cut into that. See how his hair grows at an angle? And on this side, we're just gonna repeat the exact same steps. See if you can follow along, and if you get lost, you can always rewind back to the other side to know where I am in the step process. If you like what you're seeing so far and you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow and help others like you, learn new and different hairstyles. And I've said this before in other videos, nobody's hair really grows the same on both sides of the head. Usually it depends on which side people sleep on, the hair will grow different. And as you can see on this side of his head, the hair grows just a little bit different. So you may have to manipulate the clipper and the lever just a little bit more on certain sides, but you'll still get the same result if you follow the basic steps. Right here, I'm just applying some holding spray before I get ready to do the V design in the back. And right here, I'm just making a rough draft. I'm not trying to get it extremely sharp right here. I'm just making a rough draft. So basically what I do is I find a point on the ear and I match that point on both sides of the head. So as you can see, I'm almost aiming to make it connect on almost at the middle point of his ear on each side. And then I just connect the V in the middle. And like I said, this side is a little tricky just because his hair grows in a weird pattern right here. And notice how his neck is not turning red because my clippers are not set too sharp. And then here we're just proceeding on with the lineup. Now he doesn't get an edge up in the front. He simply just lines the side. So you just see me touch that corner, but I'm not really gonna line the front at all. He keeps the front of his hair natural. And then here we're just proceeding on with the beard lineup. So if you haven't seen this in the other video, this is simply just alcohol. This is basically just a cordless air compressor. A lot of people put enhancements in this bottle, but I just simply put alcohol in there. And here I'm just applying some curl mousse to his hair, just to give it some shine and some volume. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.